This is the behind the scenes of how I edit my videos. So I've just finished recording this whole thing. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this video. I have a few ideas of what I want to do, but in the style I want to make. No idea how it's going to turn out. I'm going to try and get this done in 4 hours. So it's a bit of a speed run for me, but I'm recording this MKV format. That means it's a little bit safer to record in, but when I want to edit it, put it into Premiere Pro, it has to be in an MP4 format. So I have to go into OBS and remix them. Hopefully these peak files are generated. Yes, they are. So there's, what have we got? This is the first recording here. What I'm going to do is I've got a video file and 2 audio files. The first one is my microphone. I'm not using a microphone for this one, so we can get rid of that. Move the desktop audio up. That's basically character creation. What I'm going to do with this is, yeah, this is shit. You're not going to watch that. So I'm cutting these up so I can use these clips later once I have something fleshed out. So for now, they can just stay there. Basically, I just want to cut this up into the important parts. Not the important parts, but the parts that necessity. I'm trying to give directions here. So I need this little bit. These are all just really rough cuts at the moment. Okay, so this whole sprigging bit goes for fucking ages. So I'll cut that up later. I'm also worried about just getting like this sort of a story going here. This is quite funny because I kept getting these fake kill cams. I'm gonna keep all this to do something with it later. I needed some inspiration, so I went and rewatched the intro of this. I love this. I love this intro. I just want to cut up roughly the moments I want to use. This is fucked. This waveform is out of sync. Engine plays. That might do it. That looks better. Yeah, that's better.
Okay, we'll leave it.
Here's my notes on this video. What's good? I don't have any audio for this fucking recording. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Hopefully there's nothing good in there. But my notes, things I need to improve on from the last one. You can see how
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
a lot of the times the actual Skyrim audio is a lot quieter than the music I put on it. My voice is a lot quieter too.
Fuck, oh fuck. Hehehe.
There's a lot of this stuff that I could cut out.
That's it, it's game over.
Yeah, a lot of it was too quick in some parts. Could have been slower in others. Anyway, now that I don't have an audio file to go with this kind of shit, it makes it a little bit harder to know when I need to make cuts. I have to do it purely based off of watching carefully. Scrubbing does not work very well. My thoughts with this are, unless I add my own sound effects in, this is all shit, basically useless. I really wanted to use this. It's just like a funny meme. I could fully go back and redo this. Either way, I'll map out the sections that I want to use. Alright, there it is. That took, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours or something, and it's very rough. We have 1 hour and 17 minutes of footage still. Some very big parts, which will go, obviously. And even all these little parts will get cut down even smaller. I need to think, when I do this, what I'm going to do is go through all these cuts and refine them, make something good out of them. But I need to be thinking about music at the same time. There's two ways I can do that. I can find a song and fit this to the song, the actual video to the song, which is a good way of doing it. Or I can do it how I usually do it, which is to cut it up into something that feels good and then make a song, put a song to it and then fit it to the song. Now I'm taking a lot of inspiration from, I'm gonna do this one actually.
What's up, Outweeb?
So you can see already a lot of this is extra. All of that we don't need really, to the most part, for the most part. We need something that's not fighting, something that's upbeat music is good. Let's get some inspiration. This guy, Fevi, and this guy, Nympha, make amazing Skyrim videos. This guy does it very well. He really sets the kind of pace with the song and puts a lot of B-roll clips in to make it funny as well. Part of him not having commentary in it is made up for with the text at the bottom, as well as those B-roll clips and emphasizing the music a lot. And when you do all those things right, like he does, putting your voice in there kind of, I think, it drops everything down. It hurts everything. Makes it a little convoluted. Okay, this is insane, this one.
You've taken.
What do I want to do here? You get some music that fits the whole. I think we'll cut that and we'll go down for this. Okay, let's find a song for this. Let's go. We've got all those infraction songs. Let's go to YouTube and find another good infraction one because I don't get copyrighted for infraction. Oh god, there's a lot of copyrights in this one. That's the hard part. Okay, that's a good one. Very loud. Drop this down to -10. Now we need to card link to the beat. Oh, that's so perfect! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so let's watch this back. That actually lines up perfectly. Let's listen to that whole song back from the beginning. Beautiful. Perfect. I think that ends at the exact perfect spot. Do a little bit of motion tracking here, where I'm going to zoom into that there. The quick saving logo. I think this without music is quite cool. Let me just also, I think this would be quite funny. Now what are we doing in the next 2 minutes? We literally are just going to find books. Probably something in here will work. Basically I want just enough so that the viewer knows what's going on, where I am and what I'm doing, just everything that's going on, but not so much information that they get bored or overloaded or it's too explained or something like that, to the point where it's boring. Okay, now I've got to try and make this fight, most of this thing, fit into this. To that. Okay, we're now 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the video. We are getting somewhere. Okay, it's day 2. Right, I think this is quite good so far. Now I just need to find another video that is going to go with, basically we kill a bunch of Joker, another song, and then I think we just do a little bit of running around. Oh, we do kill a bunch of necromancers, so that'll go with that. A good way to also line everything up with music is to click on the file and then say we've got beat. Something, there has to be a cut or a kill or something on that beat to make it feel nice and smooth. So while it's selected, I press M and put a marker in it. Wherever I move it, the marker stays with it. And then when I want to put a file to it, should be able to line it up with that. Oh, we have snapping off. With snapping on, there we go, it lines up. So I can put a marker in there and then I just have to line those two up. Now we usually want to keep these cuts to like 4 beats. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And really these should be equal distances, but they look pretty equal to me. This is a tricky one to do, because there's a lot of hits. Like, what do I really need to include though? You can't really include the whole fight, it's kind of boring. So I kind of have to like super cut it up. We have a lot of work to do on this. I don't know why I thought I could get this done in like 4 hours. But to start there, I'll edit backwards because I don't want to have it cut through the start and then have to shift everything forward to make it end at the right place. I can sort of almost fade. I can start this music fade in at any point in the song, really. With the kind of action scenes that I'm making, a big part of them is to have there be no stops in the sort of momentum of it. Keep the video as intense as the music. I'm not gonna have like this whole death scene play out like that. I'm just gonna have a little clip that looks like this at most, to keep it intense basically. And I've already cut into that power attack there because I'm cutting backwards. It's difficult cutting backwards because you're playing it forward, so you're cutting backwards and forwards at the same time. Very short cuts here because I'm not actually attacking or anything, so it's really just almost just setting a scene. Audios are going to be a little bit fucky because of all the sounds of the sprigging and sounds of the healing being cut in and out at random points. So you can see here, if we have a look at this, we've got large drops. That's actually quite good. See if that fits. It's not too bad actually because we get the start of the healing. Here you have a... That's actually fine. That bit doesn't sound that good, so what we could do is alt click and then right click that and apply default transition so that it fades. That sounds a lot better than this. Okay, so now we only have to cut out 1 minute and 14 seconds of the song. I also want to see, can I take this intro, because this intro is quite sick, and fade it into where I could use the intro and then have it fade out when I die. And it fades out. Oh, but then you have to figure out how you merge that with this song. What if I did this? This isn't gonna work. If I raise that to -10 there, and then I could... This is so dumb, this is gonna work. This is not gonna work. Oh, this is so stupid. I'll try it anyway. What? Okay, let's just push this right back. Actually kind of works. It's a bit janky. And a fade out. We have a bit of a break. So we've got quite a lot going on here. The first part, we got a little break there. But then almost no break for a good few minutes. So we have a little break here. Okay, there we did a little funky thing. I paused the game here. You can kind of see there. I didn't pause. I opened a menu because I don't know. I was gonna heal or something, but I actually kill him with that shot, and the sound effect plays while I open the menu, not after I close it. So I cut the video, cut out the menu almost entirely, but kept the sound there, so it plays out the same. But then the sound of me sheathing is part of this, which is meant to be all the way out here. So then I cut the sound of me sheathing to line up with where I actually do it. Makes it look and sound a little bit nicer. Okay, well that's basically it. That's almost the whole video now. I've still got a few hours of work left to do. Particularly, the biggest part will be probably doing the intro to the video. Secondly, I need to go through and not really subtitle, but basically put in subtitles. Put in almost personal comments of actually what's going on. Keep people a little bit, on the same page. And obviously fix up parts where the audio is fucked. And then lastly, I'll add in a little bit of an intro there, outro. And that should be everything. Just through the whole thing. And every time I see something I want to change, I'm just going to press N. I'm going to put a little marker down on the video. And I can then type in. Right, I have marked quite a few things to change on top of the other things I still have to do, so I'm gonna say there's probably still another 6 or so hours of work to do on this. Okay, anyway, we need to go. Okay, so just add a little text box. This is escape. I think I usually use Calibri bold for my subtitles, which I mean might work fine. Put it on the middle into 250. No, could just do something like that, but let's have a look at some other fonts. I actually don't mind Verdana, especially in bold. That's not bad. No, we want these reset to the middle, and then let's drag that down to about there. If we solo this, it looks like the start of that sound is right there, but it actually peaks here. And there is, if you pay attention, a really noticeable difference in that, which sucks, because I pay attention. Now, let's start reworking this outro a little bit. I'm pretty happy with this so far. Now, last but almost the most important thing I have to do here is take all of that, copy it, and go new, sequence, and we're gonna make it intro. And we paste it all in, and we then look for anything that I want to use for an intro. This is all of the hiding and the whole thing. It's 11 minutes if you... Okay, this song is fucking insane. Okay, so what I've just done here for the first part is cut where the beats are. And if we have a look at this, theoretically they're not actually there. That is quite depressing. I think this is about done. It just needs one more thing. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, let's test this. And what if this like lightly transparent opacity, we go to like, instead of 100 we go to like whatever. Okay, how do I make the, oh, that's a whole nother layer. I want to make the inside slightly transparent but the outside not, which means I would have to go like do some really funky, and then that has no fill, it's just outline, and that's on top, the transparent one, this one, and that gets to say, I don't know, 50%. Maybe make it a little bit more than 50%. 75, there we go. I don't know if there's an easier way of doing this, but it's the way I'm doing it, so leave me alone. Let's see if this works how I want it to. That is perfect. It's kind of fucking epic. That is so fucking sick. I don't even have the words to describe how happy I am with this. Beautiful. Okay. Now my idea for this is to make these video files look a bit more cinematic, so we could probably go. I've done this before. We go here, the controls to strip, let's see. 169%, make it slightly brighter, that way we can increase the contrast, bring out the highlight, and turn on some of this. There we go. Now, that's my little color grading thing. If I take that, copy it, and then take all of these and paste it on there. A little crop to it. Now, with that crop, we're just gonna cut the top down 15 each. That's not bad. 10% is definitely better. At the 15%, it's kind of cutting off too much of the cinematics. I look like a fucking 12-year-old. I spelled "buy" wrong. Now I just have to do the speakers test. Alright, so I did go and export the video, but then I realized that I didn't put in the outro. And what I've done here is I've just put in a little scene. And that's just about all I want to say. Alright, I think now I am done. Control M and export this. Now while it's exporting, we need to make a killer thumbnail. Honestly, I don't really like using Photoshop all that much actually. It's not really my thing. Let's do that for now. I might change it later, but I'm just gonna call it and say I'm happy with that. And description. Now I need to put in all of the music. Okay, there's my description done. I'm pretty happy with that title. Alright, and it's done.